told you, the US government ran secret experiments on human minds for decades, and some of those files were destroyed to cover it up. This is the story of Project MKUltra, psychic spies, and astral projection tested for war. It all started in 1950 with Project Bluebird, the CIA's first attempt to control behavior using hypnosis. Then in 1951 came Project Artichoke, testing LSD, morphine, and even truth serums, asking, could they force someone to commit assassination against their will? On April 13, 1953, CIA Director Allen Dulles approved MKUltra, led by chemist Sidney Gottlieb. From 1954 to 1963, over 80 institutions including Harvard, Columbia, Stanford, hospitals, prisons, and military bases were secretly used for drug and psychological experiments. The CIA tested LSD, DMT, peyote, and magic mushrooms on thousands, often without consent. And one subject, Ted Kaczynski, he ended up becoming the Unabomber. They also ran Operation Midnight Climax by setting up fake brothels in San Francisco and New York City where they secretly drugged and watched people through one-way mirrors. In 1953, Frank Olson, an Army scientist, was dosed without knowing. Days later, he died falling from a Manhattan hotel window. Forensics now say he was probably pushed. In 1973, amid Watergate, CIA Director Richard Helms ordered almost all MKUltra documents be destroyed. Only about 20,000 pages survived, and it wasn't until 1977's Church Committee hearings that the public actually learned the horrifying truth. But MKUltra wasn't the only secret. From 1972, the CIA funded Stanford Research Institute to test remote viewing, seeing distant places with the mind. The program worked into the Stargate project. In 1977, remote viewer Ingo Swann reportedly saw Jupiter's rings years before the Voyager actually confirmed them. By 1984, remote viewers were tasked to view Mars 1 million years ago. They described pyramids and robed tall beings, and this is all in the classified CIA reports. Around this time, the U.S. Army was also studying something called the gateway process, teaching soldiers to use sound frequency and meditation to enter non-physical dimensions, bend time, and perform astral projections, essentially training for psychic warfare. This is actually a direct quote from the military manual. Consciousness transcends time and space. Reality is a hologram. The physical world is only a projection. Many of the subjects were prisoners, children, or mental patients who couldn't consent, and some were permanently damaged or even killed from the incident. Universities and hospitals hid their involvement, and even today we only know a fraction of the truth. And this isn't a conspiracy theory. It's declassified history they don't want you to remember. Despite the cruelty, the MKUltra project exposed profound things about consciousness. It found that the mind is highly programmable under trauma, drugs, and suggestions. Drugs like LSD can cause ego deaths, hallucination, or profound clarity, depending on the context. Isolation and repetition can create false memories, break your identity, or induce obedience. They also found that things like binaural beats, meditation, and controlled breathing can alter wave states. The brain can be tuned into higher dimensions of consciousness. Consciousness might be non-local, meaning that it may be able to exist beyond the physical body. And finally, this document literally says that the universe is a hologram and that a trained mind could escape space and time. What do you think?